Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I am here today to let you guys in on a little secret. So I wanted to turn this bin up. This is a secret bin that I have not been sharing with you guys. And it has roughly 2 pounds of red wigglers in it. And this is the bin that I am going to be using to start the new version 2 urban worm bag. As you can see, this is very well composted except for a few pieces of bedding that I've put in here. But it's also loaded with worms. So I'd been holding out on you guys. I hadn't been telling you that I had this in the works, but I did. And I've been growing this little worm herd for a while in this bin, kind of exclusively. And they're doing really, really well. So I think that these are going to be my starter worms for a red wiggler only urban worm bag. So just thought I would bring you guys in for the peek, so you could see what I've been up to. Hope you'll forgive me for holding out on you guys, but surprises are good, right? Camera doesn't want to focus. But yeah, so we have a nice worm herd here. It'll be excellent starting worms for our urban worm bag, and that is going to be set up in the next few days here. So I first wanted to show you this. As you can see, like I said, very composted stuff. It's a little bit of coconut coir that hasn't been processed yet, but for the most part they've made very good work of what is in here. So the second part of my little secret today is I'm going to let you guys peek in and see the worms that I've been working on baiting out of my finished compost for our outdoor overwintering worms experiment. So let me hop over there and I will give you a peek. Okay guys, so this is my 45-gallon tote that I have been baiting worms out of and trying to get some cocoons to hatch so that we can have a little starting herd to start in an outdoor worm bin. So when I opened the lid, there were a few around the edges, although I did drill some holes in the lid. I'm wondering if not quite enough. But in here I have a corn cob that I put in a while ago with you guys, as well as a banana. And I'm looking to see if we have any sort of large worm numbers that we can pull out of here to start getting this trial bin together. Nothing in that paper towel. But I feel corn cob. And I'm not seeing but a few on here, so I might leave this go for a little bit longer. See what else I have in here. Ooh, here we go. This just looks like a pile of bedding that I must have had food wrapped up in, because there's quite a number of worms, baby worms, large worms. So I'm dumping all of these guys into a 10-gallon tote I have next to this system. And that's going to be where I'm keeping these worms as I bait them out. But here's some more babies. And some fruit fly larvae, but there are some babies on here as well. So this looks like this was a banana peel. So I wonder if they ate through all my banana. We'll have to see. I might not have gotten to it in time. I feel another corn cob. This one has also not that much action going on it. But I have been able to bait out some worms successfully doing this, just not quite as many as I had anticipated thus far. But still trying to pull a few here and there as we dig through here. Still finding some Euros. They're never very good at migrating, so I'm not really surprised that I'm seeing a lot of them. Some of these smaller worms, it's hard to say if they're Euros or if they're African night crawlers or blue worms. I don't even know anymore. But I do have good number of them in here. So I think that's mostly it for this pocket that I had put together, but I'm going to put this bedding and everything into this new bin since they're going to be hanging out here until next week. And I'm going to put these corn cobs in there as well. And I'm going to grab a few handfuls of this compost because you always want some starter compost anyway. When starting a new system, it helps jumpstart it. It's already got some cocoons in here. It's got the good microbes going on, so it'll be helpful regardless. So, some more bedding I have in here. But I think this is going to be a really fun experiment. I'm going to do my very best to keep these guys alive over the winter. I've got a few ideas in the works as to how to do that safest way possible, but definitely want to get the system started next week because we're already starting to have temperatures down in the upper 30s at night, so I don't want to shock these guys too horribly. So I'm going to put some additional piece of bait down here. Haven't quite decided what that's going to be yet, but I now have a shallow layer with some worms and some bedding. I might even pour a little bit of coconut coir just so that they have some more living space, and this will be our starter bin for the outdoor composting experiment. So just wanted to bring you guys along today for these two little sneak peeks of some things that are coming. Let me know what you think. Have you overwintered worms? How did it work? And what do you think about the urban worm bag being a fully red wiggler bin? Do you think it's going to be any different than my blue and European nightcrawler bin? Love to hear what you guys have to think, so drop those comments below, like this video, subscribe if you'd like some more content from me, and I'll be back with you guys real soon for an update.